It was raining harder than I had ever seen before. The highway was completely empty. No cars, no lights, just darkness stretching endlessly ahead of me. And then, my engine died, just like that. I tried restarting the car again and again, but it wouldn't respond. My phone had no signal. The rain kept pouring down, louder, heavier, almost aggressive. That's when I saw it. In the distance, through the sheets of rain, a flickering neon sign. Motel. Half of the letters were broken. The light blinked slowly, like it was struggling to stay alive. I didn't have a choice. The motel lobby smelled old, damp wood, dust, something else, something metallic. Behind the counter stood an old man. His skin was pale. His eyes were sunken, with deep dark circles underneath them. He didn't smile. He didn't even blink much. He slowly slid a key across the counter toward me. "Room 27, he said quietly. Then he leaned forward slightly. "And whatever you hear, don't open the door tonight." I almost laughed. It sounded like a cheap horror movie warning. I took the key. Big mistake. Room 27 was at the very end of a long hallway. The corridor felt wrong. The lights above flickered constantly. My footsteps echoed louder than they should have, and for some reason it felt like the hallway was stretching, like the door at the end was getting farther away the more I walked. Halfway down, I stopped. I could swear I heard another set of footsteps behind me, slow, soft, following. But when I turned around, nothing. Just the empty hallway. Inside the room, everything looked normal. A bed, an old television, a small bathroom, peeling wallpaper. But when I stepped closer to the mirror above the sink, my heart stopped. Written across the foggy glass were the words, "Don't look behind you." I froze. Slowly, very slowly, I looked behind me. There was nothing there. I let out a nervous breath and looked back at the mirror. And that's when I saw it. There was someone standing behind me, tall, still, watching. I spun around. The room was empty. When I turned back toward the mirror, the figure was gone. My breathing became heavier. Suddenly the television turned on by itself. Static filled the room. The screen flickered, and then the image cleared. It was showing this room, live, from the corner. I was standing there staring at the TV, but something was wrong. The version of me on the screen was smiling. I wasn't. The TV version of me slowly turned its head, looking behind itself, like it was watching someone approach. And then, it began to laugh, soft at first, then louder. The sound wasn't coming from the TV anymore. It was coming from inside the room. Behind me, 3 knocks hit the door, slow, deliberate, knock, knock, knock. My blood ran cold. The old man's warning echoed in my head. "Don't open the door." The knocking came again, harder this time. And then I heard a voice from the other side. Soft, calm. "Let me in. I'm you." My legs refused to move. The bathroom faucet suddenly turned on by itself. Water splashed into the sink. I looked at the mirror again. New words were forming on the glass. Too late. The lights went out. Everything was swallowed by darkness, except for the faint glow of the television. I slowly turned toward it. The bed behind me was no longer empty. My reflection was sitting on it, smiling. It stood up, but I didn't move. It stepped forward, but I stayed frozen. It was copying me, but delayed, like it was learning how to exist outside the mirror. The door suddenly creaked open on its own. The hallway outside was pitch black. At the end of the corridor, I saw the number on my door change, from 27 to 28. Room 27 no longer existed. I ran to the lobby. The reception desk was empty. No old man, no sound, just silence. On the desk, I saw the guest register book. My hands trembled as I opened it. There it was, room 27. My name written clearly beside it. Check-in date 1997. That wasn't possible. I wasn't even there in 1997. A voice spoke behind me. "You never left." I turned slowly, and behind the counter, standing exactly where the old man had been, was me. Same pale skin, same dark circles, same empty eyes. He smiled. "You're the receptionist now." The motel door opened. Rain poured in from outside, and through the storm, I saw headlights approaching. Another car had broken down, another traveler walking toward the entrance, looking for shelter, looking for room 27, and this time, I'm the one handing over the key.